I mean, we were just talking about our experiences of 6Music and why we felt it was important, really.
Well, I think whether it's BBC 6Music or some other similar station, national station, I think we need to acknowledge the diversity and eclecticism of music. In reality, if you pick any random person's iPod nowadays, it contains, and I'm not just talking about people of our age, I'm talking about, I've got a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old, they're all a mixture of kind of all ages of pop now, and I think largely listeners are less bothered about when stuff was made and more bothered about the quality of the material and also fascinated with the links between different periods. And BBC 6 absolutely embodies that theory, not only on a macro level, but also in terms of the individual programs, the micro level, if you like, of the individual programs that cater for specific genres. I mean, one that springs to mind immediately is Mark Jones, who's a friend of mine, who runs Back to the Future, and his passion is that period, I suppose you'd call it new wave music really, which was inspired by punk, but is largely kind of electronic and more kind of future facing from that period of time between, say, 78 and 84, 5. And that period obviously interests us because it was a big period for M17 and the Hume League. And I can't think of another station, certainly not another BBC station, that would feature that sort of stuff. And it's part education as well for the new audience that's coming through. I mean, we've just taken part in the LaRue collaboration, which was BBC Six's biggest ever success on the red button, 1.2 million viewers in a week, which is absolutely astounding. And we've just started doing some gigs to celebrate our 30th anniversary for Penthouse and Pavement, and I've had about 5 or 6 different young people who've got into us through that, who came up to us and said, it was so brilliant, I watched it every day. Now, no, that's on the TV, but the fact is it leads them back to BBC 6, it leads them back to it connects 2 different audiences, so it's not just a Radio 2 audience, it's not just a Radio 1 audience, which seems to be more and more kind of ghettoised towards the kind of dance and kind of, R&B scene. I don't like the idea that something that's as eclectic as, say, John Peel would have done in his day should be sidelined to like a late slot, say, for instance, on another channel. I think it's the only digital station that the BBC do that I listen to every day, and I think it's not just because I'm an old fart. It's because it's the most interesting station from a musical point of view.
I think that's fantastic.
That's about it, isn't it?
That does it. Thank you.